folks, and welcome back to another super
fun time show.
Oh yes, we are back here again for another epic episode. How are you guys doing? How was your week?
It's just started. It's Tuesday.
How
but it's good. Long, busy work.
The weekend was good.
Yeah, it was.
Yep.
Lounged around, watched TV, just chilled.
Yeah.
I watched some football, college, NFL, the playoffs and the college and stuff like that, and the controversial stuff. And I like your jacket, Tommy. It's very sparkly.
Thank you. I tried my best to keep in the styles and the
Yep.
going with the roll tie.
It looks like something Ric Flair would wear, honestly.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ric Flair, he's a chill dude.
It's got Ric Flair drip all over it.
Yeah, for real.
It really does.
Represent.
Tommy's like, no, I didn't have a good one.
Oh, jeez.
So what you got, big dog?
Justin, what are some? Do you have some?
It's just
like, I don't know. I'm going to throw it on you.
So, I'll say this a little bit. Here's how the show works. We're going to talk about a bunch of stuff. Tommy, Tyler, and myself. And things that we think are fun to talk about. And we also want to hear what you, the viewers, have to say. So on the screen, right above me here, you can see, here's a phone number. You call that, and we'll bring you in. Or you can follow us on Instagram at the Super Fun Time Show and DM us. We'll call you through Instagram. We do have some people who also send us emails. That's all in the description below, all that information. If you ever want us to show some videos or you want to be a guest on the show, that's all you got to do is hit us up, and we'd love to have you.
Yeet.
Yeah. So we did have someone ask a question last time.
Sure.
For Tommy, specifically.
Oh.
All right.
Okie dokie.
The question they wanted to know is, are you watching One Piece? Have you watched One Piece? And what did you think about it?
No, we talk about the animated show. Or we talk about
the new one.
It was. I watched it and it was decent. And recently I did kind of pick up and watch the animated version, and I noticed there was a slight difference to the animated and the live action. The animated is really longer. They carry it on. Halfway into a fight scene in the anime, they cut it off, and because they only are doing so much animation at a time, so they cut it off in the middle of a fight scene and then bring it back for a next episode when that fight is still carrying on. So I always noticed that there's a slight difference to the character of Luffy and what's going on in the storyline of different, apparently there's 100 characters in the show, and there's so many characters and the live action was good. It's decent. I went through it and I binged through it. I would say it was a good watch.
All right. So what do you give it out of 5 stars?
Let me think here. I would say I would give it 3 stars. I would, okay. That's a decent rating to give it 3 stars.
All right.
And I'm not going to say they're exactly accurate to the original anime.
So it was just good.
It was good. Yeah, okay. It was good.
What would you say to like Tyler? Probably you haven't seen it, right?
I don't watch that stuff, but no, I have not seen it.
Someone who doesn't give a shit about that, what would you say to them to make them want to watch it? What's cool about it?
That he's made of rubber and he eats his fruit. But the problem is,
a rubber man that eats fruit.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's a special kind of fruit that makes him powerful. But the only thing is, he lives in a world of an ocean and he can't swim. The fruit makes it so he can't swim. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you want to be king of the pirates, but you can't swim? It's kind of crazy. It gives him this superpower. He's strong, but at the same time, it kind of eats him. Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay. So it's kind of like Sandy Cheeks living in the ocean.
Yeah, it is very
funny. Sandy Cheeks, that's the squirrel. The squirrel from...
Isn't that funny? Her name is Sandy Cheeks. Like like you grow up and you think about that, you know, it's like sandy cheeks.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just weird how like people like that make, you know, movies and cartoons like that. And they just do those like slight little adult jokes that nobody knows until they get older.
Yeah, for real. That's one of my favorite parts about, like, Shrek is huge with those. Shrek has a ton of those.
Subject of debate. Should you go to the beach or should you not and go somewhere else? Because the beach is nothing but annoying.
For what occasion?
Like, just like vacations or stuff like that, you know, or casual. Like, or should you not go to the beach because there's all sorts of crazy things that can happen to you while you're at the beach.
Well, oh God. I think it's case by case on what beach, what location, what time of year, and stuff like that. Now, I don't really care for the beach.
Me either.
I'm not a beach guy. So I know a lot of my family love the beach, man. You know, it's like my brother lives in Panama City Beach, so I literally go there, but I don't go to the beach. But I go everywhere else. You know, there's so much stuff to do, so it's 50-50. I don't know. Go somewhere that has a beach, but you don't have to go to the beach. That has the same stuff as the other places, so you got the better option. You have both.
Anytime you go to the beach, it's just that you're going to end up getting stung by something, or almost getting run over by something.
Jellyfish.
Or, you know, just being eaten by something, or, you know, something like that. And you get sand in every inch of your body, your armpit, your butt cheeks, just everywhere, in your hair. It goes everywhere.
Yeah, true.
In your shoes, and it just ends up in your wherever you're staying, and it's just you're surrounded by it. It's one of the most annoying things that you can step in, besides dog poop.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean,
sand is, you're saying?
Yes. I mean, it's nice.
Dog poop is definitely one of the most annoying things. I would say that human poop is more annoying.
And apparently in California, you can poop on the streets.
Yeah. In Asheville, too.
Yeah.
Oh, breaking news. They are trying to ban Skittles in California right now because apparently there's a chemical in it that causes cancer. Everything causes cancer.
Well, you should not want to eat Skittles if Skittles has cancer in it.
Oh.
What about McDonald's hamburgers?
Definitely does. I mean, here's the deal. You are right.
A lot of frozen foods.
Yeah. It's just processed foods in general are not going to be good for you because here's the deal. Like, you work in a place, we're not going to say where.
Yeah.
But you clean all the dishes, right?
At times, yes.
Okay, well, someone cleans dishes. Yeah. People clean dishes, right?
Yep.
And they use, like, high-grade products that you should not ingest.
Right.
You're telling me there's no way you're telling me you're gonna get all that off before you put something to boil in that pot? 0%.
Oh, and it's like, and especially, no offense if you know this guy's cleaning.
I do a damn good job at what I do.
Good. I'll call your boss and tell him you want to do it more.
You turd munching butt munch. I swear.
No, but you're right, man. You're right. I mean, it's just like, you know, can you trust an everyday human being to do the right job every single time? And no, you absolutely cannot.
Yeah, no, and it's like, and then on top of that, if you get to like a huge level or something like McDonald's, where it's like they own the farm.
Yeah.
All right, and they're not like. There's probably some farmers that work for them that are like good old boy farmers that are like, hey, what's over here, Cletus? Petting that cow. I'm like, sorry, Cletus, you're dying today, motherfucker. Like, they're probably, like, that's how it used to be.
Yeah.
People, like, actually cared about their animals, and then they killed them. I mean, it's a tough thing for people to understand. But it's like, they're sitting there, they're cleaning their blades, they kill it. In these places, slay, kill. Huge bunch of that. And then they're cleaning it the same way, just spraying it down with some stuff, and all that stuff's getting in. And then it goes to a processing facility where it's getting sprayed with all sorts of stuff. That's getting in. Yeah, it's just a little here, a little here, a little here. But by the end, it's a pretty good amount. Yep. For some reason, it doesn't taste that bad.
Even though it makes like younger kids have puberty faster because there's chemicals lighting.
Keep going.
I heard it was making the frogs gay.
Do you know why it still tastes good? Because you add the seasoning on it.
If you want top quality in your food, try a little Lawry's seasoning salt. It's the best.
It's the best.
Dab a little on there, and take a bite, and you will end up in wonderment. Lawry's Seasoning Salt. Hey, Lawry's, come and sponsor us, the Super Fun Time crew here. Come and sponsor us. We'd love to get your sponsorship.
This guy literally keeps that in his pocket at all times. Like that is from his pocket. That's my favorite, man, when you do shit like that.
Especially when he's at a restaurant and he actually pulls it out and uses it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Tops it off.
Well, I only put it on my eggs. I don't put it on anything else.
I know.
You know.
Well, howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
Well, so apparently, Jey Uso from the WWE is not allowed. The WWE is not allowed to use yeet anymore.
Really?
It's trademarked apparently back in 2021 to a Hoffman, Casey Hoffman, I believe her name is, independent wrestler in West Virginia. You know, I know the WWE don't need the sales and the merch, but what about the fans? So now Jey Uso, one of the biggest wrestlers right now, right?
Yeah.
Cannot use his catchphrase, which he's been using, and the fans use because of an unknown name wrestler in West Virginia who don't wrestle anymore.
See, here's my thing about that. It reminds me of the whole Paris Hilton owns that's hot. Like, it's like, no offense to you. I'm not paying you for saying that.
No.
And good luck. Good luck. And if you really think that's worth going to, like, court for, it just proves you're a piece of shit.
No.
And if you're some wrestler that can't get any attention, the only way you can get attention is by being like, I said yeet first.
Yeah.
Get fucking lost.
Yeah. Now,
Get
if you was big time or whatever and doing your own thing and another big time wrestler used it, then whatever. But I don't know.
I had heard something about Paris Hilton that someone said, oh, Paris Hilton should come to the WWE and wrestle. I'm like, Paris Hilton is a twig. She would get crushed under any female wrestler in the WWE because, like, Paris Hilton's just like,
Let's be glad she didn't come.
oh my goodness. I'm like, it even aggravates me when celebrities go into the WWE and don't know what they're doing and they get knocked around that ring and it's just like, that's why you're a celebrity.
Kind of like they did AEW too. Rappers and stuff. So, same thing. Different companies, same thing. I pointed out, though.
So I actually wanted to play a game.
Okay.
And I didn't even know. Don't look at trying to look at it. I think we'll all be fine. All right? But I think it's kind of fun to think about. I saw this post the other day that said, top 20 slang words used by teens in 2023.
Ooh.
T.
Right? Okay. Number 1, sus.
Sus.
I hate that. It's like suspicious or something like that.
Yeah.
Sus. Do you know what that means?
Yes, I'm suspicious that someone did something.
All right. How about this one? Bet.
Cool.
Bet you that I figure I can figure that out.
I like that. I mean,
I've used that before.
All right, and then number 3, yeet.
Yeet.
4, salty.
For salty?
I think a lot of people use that more than just teens.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure I've watched a black and white movie where they say stop acting salty.
Yeah.
So it's like settle down, USA Today.
Yeah.
People have been using salty for a while. It's probably a freaking teenager writing this. You know what I mean? It's some like 18-year-old. It's like we started using salty. Sorry. Not all of y'all are bad. Some of y'all are confused.
Some of you are just.
And call me old. Whatever. Cap.
Oh yeah.
I capped a.
It's like no. It's like that's a lie. Like you say, I'm the best ever. I'm like that's cap. I'm learning today.
Extra.
You're being like too much, man.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you're doing too much. You're being too extra.
I also feel like that's it is, and I don't even know if that's necessarily can be in this category. I do think they use it a lot more than some other generations use. Whatever. This one's honestly hilarious. Bussin'.
Yeah.
That sandwich is bussin', man.
That's it.
That's funny as heck. I like that one.
Another one is sick.
No,
that's sick.
How about I'm the one reading them because I have the
list. That's when
list.
we grew up.
Yeah, I have the list.
All right.
It's the top 20 of teens.
So
of
you just need to
shoes.
Which is awesome because that is actually the next one.
Sheesh.
And then we got bougie, which again is like a word from like the 1930s, but whatever, we can give it to him. I do think this is a good one. Drip.
Yeah, drip. Ric Flair's been using that.
Yeah, because Ric Flair's got sick drip. Tommy's got sick drip. Oof. Yeah. Finna. I don't think we can say 2023 teens came up with that. I'm gonna say like 19. Whenever people started using Ebonics in the United States, I'm finna whoop that ass. Like you telling me teens came up with that? Get a fucking grip. Shook. We've been using that. Millennials have been using that for a while.
Ooh, he be shook.
Yeah, they got it. This one I also like, simping.
Yeah.
I think that's a funny one.
Yeah.
And I really like this one, mid.
I use that one a lot, dude.
And I actually like that one.
Like, my girlfriend likes Dr. Pepper, and I tell her all the time, I was like, Dr. Pepper is mid.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
At best.
Dr. Pepper is the tea of the industry.
No, Dr. Pepper.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, no, Dr. Pepper is literally like, some guy was like, you know how kids keep going to the drinking fountains and filling up with all the different sodas at once? Let's just give it to them.
It's good. I'll drink Dr. Pepper when there's nothing else available.
Sure. It's a little bit of like one of those things where it's like, if you gave that to like a third world, like someone who had never tasted soda pop before, they'd be like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
They're probably used to just drinking water.
You're probably right. Take the L. That's definitely not a 2023 teen thing either. Stop trying to claim this stuff. And if you know, you know. How are you going to try to say how are they trying to claim this? And then NPC.
That's literally, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
That's literally in a rap video like from 20 years ago.
Yeah, I have no idea. And NPC. And I've been saying people are NPCs since like 2000. So y'all can't friggin' keep that. It comes from us playing games like World of Warcraft and shit.
My thing is where's, hey, they spilled the tea. I figured that would be on there. Because that one is kind of theirs, right?
Yeah.
The first time I ever heard spilling the tea was when this drama communities back in 2016, and they were all just like, I have some tea for you.
And I didn't even hear that until 2020 for the first time.
And I was like, okay, spill the tea.
You're like waiting for a glass of sweet tea to fall down or something?
Yeah. Sweet tea.
He was excited about it. He's over here like, where's that tea at?
That's what they used to call me in high school, sweet tea.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know someone that called you sweet tea.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's just Ashley's sister. That's because, Allison. Yeah, Allison, because I used to bring a sweet tea from McDonald's in every single morning.
Ooh.
And I used to do that's why, because I used to drink sweet tea all the time.
She was thirsty for that thirst.
And she would have swung and missed 100 times.
So, are you saying you don't go for women that are like corpulent?
That I'm not attracted to. I'm attracted to the damn best woman in the world in my eyes.
Well, I understand that. She's your girlfriend.
I don't like somebody that's bigger than me, Tommy.
Understand.
That's fair.
Like, I'm not being mean. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
That's the inside fact.
That's the.
I mean, I have no problem with. I'm at a certain limit of heavy setness for women.
Well, if they're bigger than you, then they'll be on that show.
Oh man, what was this girl's name? What?
Trisha Paytas. We mention her every freaking show.
She has a perfect amount of curvage, you know.
No, she doesn't, dude.
She's not curvy. She's plump.
There was this one video I sent Justin, and he was like, "Damn, she's big."
I said, "Damn, that one's a little too big for me, my guy." That's the exact words. No, dude, I listened to this video about this girl. I'm trying to figure out what her name is. She's a supermodel.
Ow!
She's a supermodel, but she's a big girl, which could be fine.
Right, yeah.
Okay?
Oh.
And, like, here's the thing. That it could be fine, but the difference is also this girl right here, Tess Holliday. All right? Like, listen. All right? Is she pretty? Sure.
Yeah.
Okay? Oh, but like, my whole thing is this. She's also, like, a total fucking jerk. and all she does on her Twitter is talk shit about men. And how crappy men are, and how shitty, specifically white men are.
Wow.
And it's like, listen, first of all, you're white. Alright?
Second of all, you're 300 fucking pounds.
Yeah, second of all, you're not, like, just because you've been made fun of or told that you're not perfect before does not mean that there's actually an issue there. And, like, again, I'm not trying to fat shame. I'm not trying to be, like, a jerk.
No.
What I'm trying to do is say, like, look, if this girl right here is going to sit around... Yeah, whoops, I'm going the wrong way. If this girl's going to try to say that the reason that she... she grabbing boobs.
Honk, 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 honk. Hi, ho, silver.
She's going to motorboat you time you turn around. Alright, so the whole point I'm making is I watched this video of her. She's just like literally just going off about how crappy men are, and specifically white men. And then it's like, come on. Who are you?
Right.
Who are you to be doing that? I don't know. I think it's messed up. And then she was saying that the only reason men are not interested in bigger women is because other men stigmatize big women, and like you might actually like big women, but you heard me make fun of them, so you're like, I'm not gonna tell anyone I like a big girl, because then they're gonna make fun of me. It's like, dude, or maybe some guys like petite women.
No.
Maybe that's an option.
It is what it is. I mean, my reason is look, she's a beautiful lady. I mean, she's pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll give you that. But I just don't want anybody that's bigger than me, and I have found one.
Yeah. And I just have this feeling like I've wrestled, and I've wrestled some pretty big dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I've never wrestled someone that weighs as much as her, but I've had a dude that was like 280 on top of me.
Yeah.
And like, it didn't feel good.
Is the juice worth the squeeze? Or is
Yeah.
it squeeze? Did I say that backwards?
Is the juice worth the squeeze?
No, not for that.
No, dude. I mean, I don't think I'm big enough. And for all you men out there who are into it, we are not shaming you. And you are heroes. She's gone, dude. Just rubbing the logo.
I know. I was just cleaning it off. It was just a little dusty.
And that's not us trying to hate on anything, all right?
It's just case by case.
Yeah.
Case by case.
So, is there any questions in the chat or?
We did have someone who wanted to hear our thoughts on the GTA 6 trailer, so we'll talk about that in a second. They also wanted to say Riz
Oh, it
is now in the Oxford Dictionary, actually. And we got other people saying that the stream's down, so let's hope it's not actually down. It does say my stream health is poor, though. I don't know why. Maybe it's the fact that cord is literally bent in half right there. Well.
Oh, yeah. Let me look at it.
I don't know. I don't know how to tell.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll deal with this. Tommy, you want me to pull up the GTA 6 trailer?
Sure.
Talk to me about what you liked about GTA 5 and what you're what you would want to see in GTA 6.
What I thought was interesting in GTA 5 was the characters were actually interesting. Trevor, he's this lunatic maniac, and then there's Michael, the dude that is more like down to earth, but he still wants to make money. Franklin's an up and coming thug, but wants to be a white collar criminal.
Up and coming thug.
Well, he's been a thug. He's been the thug of the street, but he wants more than just to live on the streets and like do the same game and make dollar to dollar.
When did GTA 5 come out?
A long time ago.
A long time ago, but it's interesting that even the voice actors are still called by their character names, but the guys that do 2013 the voice actors that did the voice were all, like Michael and Franklin. They get called Michael and Franklin every single day by fans. But Stephen Ogg, for instance, he hates being called Trevor. Like, he just despises it because Stephen Ogg is more of a professional actor, and he's more out there in the world of film and acting and stuff like that. And so he really doesn't like to be like in that bubble. Yeah, he did it. He did GTA 6 and all that stuff, live capture and stuff like that. But he likes to define himself as an actor.
So what else do you like about the game?
The gameplay, my feeling was for Trevor. Like you wouldn't expect to know what Trevor was gonna do at any moment.
He'd wake up in a dumpster. Something.
He'd wake up in a dumpster. He'd be throwing up. He's like, "Ooh, Mexican," and then like, "Man, that Mexican spicy." And the thing is, in his mind, you're like, "Wait a second, Trevor's kind of crazy." So I don't know if he actually ate a Mexican person.
Yeah.
And so it was like anytime. But when you go back to Trevor, when you go back to Michael or Franklin, both Michael and Franklin are just sitting at home eating potato chips and just chilling. And then they would stop eating potato chips and just do whatever you want to go do with them. And actually, they were such homebodies if you're not playing them. But Trevor, he's just out there doing all this crazy stuff. That's why I think I liked GTA 5 was, Trevor made that game so
You did love Trevor. You always talk about Trevor.
Yeah.
Because he's like, he's crazy. I wouldn't want to know him as a person, but his character is sick.
You can do the gameplay, and then you get I think a lot of people also did just like free play, where they just screwed around in the game, and I always thought that was fun too. I like the missions and stuff; they were amazing, but I like goofing off a lot too. Most
definitely, and there was definitely a lot of interesting storylines and characters in the GTA 5 realm, and it was just kind of interesting to look at some of the characters and
right.
And now apparently with GTA 6 now it's going back to Miami, and I'm surprised a lot of people are not more upset about this, but I think why they're not upset is because the actor that played Tommy Vercetti passed away a while back ago. So I don't think we'll be seeing anything of Tommy Vercetti from Vice City. But he was becoming a crime boss at the time, and that was set in the 80s, and I don't know what...
You want to know something exciting about 6?
What's that?
Guess where it's set?
Miami.
Yeah. Oh, is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was... Well, I was out of the room. No, I thought you were saying that was your favorite one.
So I've only watched the trailer, like just a few seconds of it. So I haven't really got to see much of it. Can you tell me how it look? How you think it is? It 2025? It's coming out.
Yeah, and a lot of fans are aggravated because they've been pushing back the date so much, and they said it was gonna be in 2024, but now it's not coming out in 2024, and everybody's just aggravated. So it's like, but the graphics are decent, but. Is that actually the actual average gameplay? Like, is that the actual graphics we're going to get for the gameplay, or is that just cutscenes? Because, cutscenes have the extra graphics to it.
Probably cutscenes.
I would guess cutscenes.
Yeah.
But, what I want to see out of GTA 6 is, I don't know if I've said this, but demolishing. If you crash into a building, you crash into a building, you demolish it. If you want to go on a spree of just blowing stuff up and terrifying the little characters that are running around the map, you could do that. Like, just you could have a whole bunch of fun and just not have to worry. And then also one of the things I hope they step back on is when you shoot somebody, the cops don't just automatically show up. Because in real life, when you shoot somebody, the cops don't automatically show up until someone actually gets on the phone and says, "Hey, I just witnessed a murder."
So if you shoot somebody, how long of a delay do you think? Like a minute delay?
Probably a whole day delay, because unless they find the body.
So what about if you're in free play and you do that, and then the next day you're just walking
all
up?
of a sudden you get arrested? Yeah. It'd be kind of sick, actually.
Maybe I'd prefer that in the gameplay mode or something. Like, hey, you have a warrant for your arrest. Like, oh shit! Then you could ride around and you're wanted.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You know what I mean? Like usually in the free play, you just shoot somebody then run.
Yeah.
Now it's like you drive by, there's a cop, you kind of like gotta hide.
Yeah. No,
that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. That's not a.
You gotta duck down.
That kind of leads into what I would like to see.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I honestly, quit playing GTA 5 before they really got into the whole multiplayer portion of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never really been able to do that. But what I think, but what I think would be sick would be if in the multiplayer version you could play as cops or as
the bad guy.
Just random.
Didn't they do that in 5?
Could you?
No. You could play Michael. You could play Franklin.
No, not in the story mode. In multiplayer.
I could have sworn on YouTube I used to see people do that.
I kind of think that was modded, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, it was mods.
You guys can tell me.
I would like, if they don't happen, I hope it happens. I'd love to do both.
Yeah, because I think that would be really funny to be that person. Like, you get on, and it's like, there's a warrant out for this guy, and you're just driving around trying to find that guy.
Yeah.
Like,
or you're trying to run.
Yeah, that's a whole nother side of the story.
Yeah.
And it would be cool to see. Yeah, that's what I would like to see. And I agree with Tommy. I would like things to be more destructible. The people make a good point where it's like, you know, what happens if you're like going on a rampage for fun and you blow up some building, and then you go to this guy and he's like, all right, I need you to go to this building and find me some papers that are inside. And they're like, it's at the corner of this and this, and you're like, oh, sick, I just blew that place up. Like, what do you do now if it doesn't exist? Right. So I can see that being some issue for people. They might have to just think of a way to, like, there has to be, like, a rebuild, and now you just have to wait while, like, it reconstructs. I think there could be ways around it.
Another thing I think would be good is if you are running from somebody, you could actually go inside of a building and jump down the ladder or run up through somebody's house while they're eating dinner or something like that. You know, just like have every building be open. To design it so every building, you don't just like... Because I remember in Vice City, you would have to like walk through. There'd be a little arrow pointing towards it, and you just walk in, and it would black out. And then the next thing you know, you'd walk around, but you couldn't pull your gun out. Like, you know, when you went inside of a building.
Didn't it gun shops? If you go in a gun shop, pull your gun, they pull their gun on you.
Yeah. You know, I thought it was always interesting that you could buy any gun. There was no wait period at all. In GTA 5, you just buy machine guns, you buy handguns. There's no wait, but in real life, if you buy a revolver, that'll be like a 5-day wait for you to have that revolver.
Right.
You know, or maybe they should.
Well, I don't know, man. Nowadays, people want shit like right then and now.
Yeah, instantaneous, boom.
Yeah, especially in a video game.
Yeah.
Although I did hear they're bringing back working out.
Oh, geez.
Like in San Andreas. Which I personally, and like what you eat actually matters. Like you can get fat again or you can get skinny.
Yeah.
I liked that because I remember my buddy, all he did was just crush hamburgers and work out. And this guy was strong as crap and pretty fat, and he would run around and just hit a guy and they just die. It's like, oh my God, dude.
So you're like bringing real life scenarios into a video game is better. And I'll give you one example of a college football game. We'll get back to that, but college football game I used to play a long time ago. You just say you would make your own character, right? Mm-hmm. You would do like 3 games as a high school player, and then you get recruited. Mm-hmm. Then you recruit, and while when you're at the school, you pick a degree, and like each week you'd have like 3 quizzes on a certain degree. And of course,
you actually have to do it.
It wouldn't be hard,
but still, that's sick.
And if you failed, you wouldn't play. And if you passed and everything, you got to go to practices. You did all that. And it was fun as hell. And then after the 4th year. Or second year, whatever, then you end up being drafted, and you can push that player to the NFL game.
Sick.
It's just real life scenarios.
And that's fun that you can go from so you can take it into like the NFL.
Version. You could. I think it was a PS2.
Like export the player.
Yeah, you could export the player to the NFL.
That's sick.
NFL game. It's just real life scenarios, just like with GTA. It's just more realistic, and I enjoy the heck out of it. Now they don't make college football games anymore because the college players and stuff.
Yeah, because are they going to get a piece of that? You know.
Yeah. So Tommy, is it debate time, Justin?
It definitely could.
What else you got?
I just wanted to say though, someone did answer the question. You could RP as cops on GTA Online on PC.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I did see.
I'm assuming that's through mods, Derek. Like I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, he said mods. And then Vinny. Do you guys remember the dude who called in for advice about what he should do about his girl because she's moving to Europe and they're going to go to the concert? He said that he has an update for us.
Shit.
And he'll call in later.
Ooh.
Shit.
So everyone stick around for that because Vinny was a gem, great guy, and he was dealing with some trouble with his girl, and they were going to
about a month.
a Doja Cat, yeah, exactly, a Doja Cat concert, and they're already broken up, but they went together, and we were trying to tell him what to do about this chick, and he's gonna give us a call and talk about it. So
Nice.
you can stick around for that. Should we throw on this GTA 6 trailer real quick?
Sure, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
Smart ass.
That would be fun.
Bro.
Party life. You could see that there's always constantly a party going
It's
on.
Miami. Oh yeah, they show alligators, crocodiles, whatever.
Look who's back. The only way
I don't know, it looks pretty sick.
Dude, that right.
is by sticking together. Being a team.
From what I understand, the characters, yeah, these are the characters. It's like husband and wife or boyfriend girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you can play male or female, and you kind of go back and forth.
Yeah.
Good song too.
Yeah, it's
It's a
sick.
good trailer.
So I'm gonna say this: if it takes a few more months to get it done correctly and you have better gameplay, so be it. Just don't extend it anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just quit extending
But
it.
that looks epic, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be hard to get a copy because they're gonna sell quick.
Yeah, you probably have to already have it.
Well, I've been
Or,
hearing
you know,
some rumors that they want to not just sell it as physical copy. They want to make it like a subscription
Mhm.
base, which I think that's ridiculous to do that. You know, if you want to jump
Where
on.
did you see this from?
I actually heard slang. Tell him, Tommy.
I saw an article somewhere where they said that they want to get rid of digital format and they want to make it like a subscription. I saw an article somewhere like where they said it was they want to remove it and just they want to make GTA 6 a part of this, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, you know, they're still gonna make a boatload of money if they put it on physical format.
Right.
And now they're saying that they want to take away, like, even on PlayStation, they want to take away everything that you have bought, every game, you know, because they want you to buy it. They want you
Well,
to.
yeah, they want to feel like all of the work that they put. Dude, they've been working on this since GTA 5 came out.
Yeah.
That's all dude, check this out. My buddy who's like, he's into coding and all that stuff, he said that they're going to have most of the NPCs running on some sort of chatbot.
Really?
Oh.
Think about that. You could walk up to any random person, just have a crazy conversation with it's going to create an identity for this person. And
Right.
it's just going to be a whole friggin' person, basically. Like, that's crazy. But I did hear that. I actually heard this. I heard that they were saying that they think that it should actually be priced by hour that you play.
That's stupid.
I mean, there's some people who buy the game and they play 10 hours a week. There's other people who play like 80 hours a week.
and that's expensive. Like, who can
Good way,
afford
it's a
it?
good business move, a good way to make money, but come on.
Yeah, and that's what they said is like, there's no way that's gonna happen. But it's like, think about the things you do pay for hourly.
Yeah.
And I hope that they're not going to take away like movies physical, because I heard Best Buy is removing all their physical format, like physical DVDs, and I'm like, why? Don't do that. Like, don't take away the physical format. There's nothing better than having a DVD and having it on your shelf and then pulling it
When's
off.
the last time you used a DVD?
Recently, I've used DVD.
When's the last time?
You know, I'm not. You know, I hate.
No,
when you
here's
do
the
this.
thing: is I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm not trumping you. I agree with you. How many? And this is me too. How many subscriptions do you have? Netflix, Hulu, all that. That is why the DVDs are slowly going away.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying you, because I do too. I have Peacock, Netflix, Amazon Prime, whatever. That is why they're going away. And I get it. But look, dude, you're sitting on the couch or you're sitting in your bed, right? Up, movie. I'll buy that movie. Boom. And you don't have to get up. You don't have to return it 2 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I do miss going back in the day and going like Flick Video or whatever,
yeah.
and just, the excitement has got taken away.
Yeah, there's,
It sucked the soul out of the excitement.
And here's the thing too. Even when you buy a game specifically, and you get it for a console or for PC or anything, you get it, you download it, and it takes forever to download it, and then it goes, hey, now we're gonna fucking go to this website, and you're gonna download all this other stuff because the whole game's not even on this disc. So it's like, the thing is, what we are as humans, we just keep making shit better.
Yeah.
And we've gotten to a point where we have you can have a hard drive this big, and it's like you can have like a 10 terabyte, I think now, that's that big.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have a floppy dick. I used to have a floppy dick this big. A floppy disk this big, and it would hold like megabytes. So it's like we've gotten to this point where if we wanted to have an entire game on a disc, it wouldn't even really work anymore. Jeez. So it's like we've kind of moved past physical things being there. And also I get it for like movies and stuff. The reason they don't want you to have a physical copy is because they want to put it out there, and they want you to pay every time you watch it.
Yep. Like Amazon, you can pay like $3 to rent a movie.
Yeah.
For like 48 hours, and you watch it. Boom. Or you have to buy it. And I've noticed this. I've bought a couple movies off Amazon, and I feel like after a year, I have to buy it again.
Yeah, they're just gone randomly.
Yeah, and I'm like, I bought that movie.
And it's probably somewhere in the fine print, it's like, after a year, we will ask you to re-up this subscription or something like that.
So there's this movie, Ladder 49, it's a firefighter movie.
Good movie.
I can't find it on Amazon anywhere online. Nowhere.
Really?
So I went and bought a physical copy to have.
Yeah.
So now if I want to watch it, So yeah, there you go. I bought a DVD.
Yeah.
But do you remember on PS2s how they had the little memory cards? You had to insert?
Yeah, I remember those.
I missed that, man. Because, my stuff wouldn't get deleted from my brother. So I would just put my memory card and I would take it when I was done, and he had to use something else.
I once played the game Scarface. I had a person play the whole entire game for me to complete it, just for me to accidentally delete the whole entire memory that he built for me. He helped me build, and I'm like, oh, I am such an idiot. Ugh, I am not tech savvy. I can be tech savvy a little bit, but don't ask me to rewire your computer or help me with your computer anyway, because I am.
So don't ask Tommy to plug your. What was that?
What?
What was that? Was that you? That was you.
What?
I heard that little squeak come out of you.
Dude.
Oh, it was your stomach? Why does your stomach sound like an ass?
It was like... is that what the noise you heard? Yeah, it's his stomach, dude.
You got two assholes?
Oh, you need to hush it. You turd muncher.
Oh, man.
His guy, Larry, made a funny comment. He said, yeah, the company shouldn't make money on their games.
Hey, Larry, they already make enough money by selling physical copies, man. So why do they want to keep taking from us if they're already making $50 or $60 a physical, $80 a copy of Grand Theft Auto? So we're already giving our chunk of the pie. They want to keep taking more and more. It's greedy.
It's a smart business move because instead of just getting that one-time payment, you're getting payments. So it's smart on their half, but it's just like, come on, man, enough's enough. Like I get it.
Yeah.
And there are people who's going to do that. If that ever happened, there's people that would pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, I get it too.
I don't like it.
So, what was the debate going to be?
I have one. It just popped up in my head.
Okay.
Is throwing up annoying?
I think you
This is a debate. You want me to like somehow play devil's advocate and say throwing up isn't annoying? All right, fine. We'll take that point.
Who enjoys throwing up?
I think throwing up is awesome.
What? Oh, never mind. We need a filter to put in your brain.
We need a filter to put on you too.
No, yeah.
Is throwing up and okay?
Okay.
Let's do the real debate. What's the debate, Tyler?
No, you tell them. Tyler.
Okay. The debate is. Okay. The debate is that should we tell children that parents get the gifts for kids and that Santa Claus doesn't? And I think children that live in homes that don't get a lot of gifts, I think those children should know that their parents do that, because there might not be a fat diabetic man coming down the chimney to give.
So you're saying that? How about? Yeah, I think it's case by case. Let the parents do it. But if you're saying that, then that kid is going to be a dick. Probably go to school and be like, "Santa's not real. Santa's not real. Santa's not real," and spread like a virus.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Do you want to ruin everybody's Christmas just because of a small percentage?
I mean, I'm just saying that, there's some kids are going to be heartbroken on Christmas morning when there's nothing underneath the tree for them.
So,
All right, here, hold on.
Wanna...
Wait. Before we get started, obviously Tommy is going to take the position in this debate.
You do the questions
So Tommy's position is that you believe we should get rid of the Santa Claus myth.
Yes.
Okay. And Tyler, you're going to take the position, and I'm also going to take the position that maybe we can keep Santa Claus around.
Right.
All right, you prepared? What is your opening statement?
Opening statement is that kids don't even know about Santa Claus. They just that their parents love them and they give them gifts. That's my take on it. And I'm not say that there's no such thing as Santa Claus, but just say we as parents love you and we are getting you Christmas gifts this year. Okay. And not really bring up the subject of Santa Claus because it's convoluting the kids' minds to believe that there's a fictional man running around portal to portal delivering Christmas gifts to Christmas tree. And I think it's very convoluted of the character of Santa Claus. Honestly, I think it's better to say parents bring Christmas gifts for their kids because they love them so much. That's what my take on it is, basically.
Okay. So, do you want to go for our side?
You can.
All right. I would say the age of the child is important.
Yes.
When it comes to this, okay? At a certain age, you should probably stop lying to them because they need to figure out about reality. But young kids, all right? I don't know if you really have been hanging out with young kids lately, but sometimes, my niece would not, at Thanksgiving, if we would have explained to her that was a turkey and not chicken, she wouldn't have ate it. She was eating turkey chicken because if it wasn't chicken, she wasn't eating it. And she ate a bunch of it. But she doesn't like turkey. She only likes chicken. So, guess what it was? It was chicken.
Right.
All right? And it's the same thing. You try to explain to that kid what's going on, they're not going to have the same joy and wonderment. They're not going to have that. And I agree. It could potentially cause some problems for people down the road if they're not able to, mature. But your whole thing is saying, well, what about poor people? Okay? And shouldn't they just be thinking oh, my parents are just good to me? Cool. Well, then what the parents should do is, hey, here's a gift from Santa, and make it a decent one. But then the best gift is from me.
Yeah.
Then what? Now Santa's just mid.
Mid card. He's a mid card guy.
He's just mid. He's not that great. He's all right.
Yeah.
So what do you got?
I mean, I agree with you. I agree with you that keeping there, but I think it's more healthy that the kid knows that the parent loves them, and that it's from them and not Santa Claus. I'm just sticking to that. That's my opinion.
Oh my God. Obviously, he has no kids or nieces or nephews.
I have a nephew. Yes.
How old is he?
I don't know. I just know
there you go.
There you go. What? There you go.
He's
What?
not good with numbers.
And how young?
He's up there. He's like I don't like. He's up there. Okay,
What
so
grades he in?
he's homeschooled.
Is he 15? Can he drive?
No, he doesn't drive.
Okay.
He still gets tucked in at home.
Okay, so 10, 8. It's fine. It's fine.
He does Elf on a Shelf also. Like
Okay, so he's at a young age.
I have a funny story about that crazy.
All right, so my thing is you're worried about this small percentage. So, in order to make this small percentage happy, you want to take away all the happiness and fun for the majority.
I mean, I'm not trying to take away anything. I'm just saying that it's better. Just as I was.
You sound like a California governor.
Yeah, he does sound like that. I tell him this all the time. For a guy who claims he's a Republican, he has so many
Liberal.
like very socially progressive ideals.
So it's like
and financially progressive ideals.
It's like if I made $100 and you made 20, does that mean I have to give you some money to make it even?
Oh, I wasn't saying that. Like I didn't ever said you had to give me any money.
But the point that he's making is that's kind of what you're saying is it's not fair for some of the people, so some of the other people should suffer.
So it's like if I end up making $100,000 a year, right, and buy a big house and stuff like that, and get lucky from working hard. Now, I want to buy my kids who believe in Santa and all that a great Christmas, but I'm not allowed to do that because somebody.
Hey, I didn't say it was a law. I just said that on certain cases.
But if Santa goes away, then you're taking that away.
Well, it just depends with every case.
Okay, so I think it to be decided by the parents.
Yeah, parents, they want to say. My parents, what they said to me, they asked me a question. They said, Tommy, do you believe a man travels house to house delivering Christmas gifts? I sat there and I said, no. So right then and there, I did not believe in Santa Claus.
How old was you?
I don't know. But at one point they sat me down and asked me that question.
But before then you believed it, right?
A tad, yes. I did.
And you were just fine believing it, right?
Yeah, I was fine believing it. And
Do
then
you feel like it scarred you to find out it was not real?
no, it didn't scar me. I just
There you go.
I'm trying to figure out what
Case.
the problem is. I think this debate's over.
So, real quick, Tommy, when you were young, what was your favorite part? What was your favorite part about Christmas when you were younger?
hanging out with my family, getting Christmas gifts and stuff like
And
that.
that pretty much started from Santa.
I always
Not hanging out with family. Not hanging out with family.
I believe that there was a Santa Claus, but at the same time, I knew it was times where I would see my dad wrapping up a gift or my mom wrapping up a gift, so I kind of knew it was them also.
You know how I found out?
How?
Well, from school. You know, from the kids that couldn't have Christmas. So that's how I found out, because a small problem is like a virus and goes big. Unfortunate situation he had. He's doing better. So it got me suspicious, right? So I checked the closet in my mom's room, and I seen something. It was like a chessboard or something, and I'm like, I want to see. And then Christmas Day, there's the chessboard, and it confirmed it.
Yeah, for me it was actually first I found out because of Easter, because like the Easter Bunny would also bring candy, and I saw the candy in the back of my mom's car.
So yep.
And then I put it together. She was like, "Don't you dare tell your brothers." And I was like, "Okay, jeez." And then like Christmas started coming around, and I was like, "Wait a minute." And she was like, "Don't you dare tell your brothers." So I was like, "All right, cool."
Yeah. You better give me this, Mom, but I want this too.
Justin!
I should have got some blackmail down.
So, if Tommy don't want Santa Claus, you know what? Keep talking. I'll be right back. Let me look at this photo real quick.
Hey, read this really quick though.
What is this?
Just so you know.
Okay.
I think you're on the Wi-Fi.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't even looking at it either.
Oh, I know.
I got you there. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Oh, I'm not on.
No, I know. But what about it might be his stuff. So do you think that they should talk about other fictional things like that? What other fictional things do you think we shouldn't talk about? Taxes?
Fictional? The taxes are real. Like
Okay, real quick. So if Tommy don't want Santa Claus around 3 days ago, why is there a picture of him with Saint Nick? You're a double standard, cotton-headed nitty muggin. If you don't want Santa around, don't go get your picture with him.
Because I knew that was a dude in a freaking costume.
Double standard.
You twit. I knew that was a freaking guy in a costume.
Well,
you
no
twit.
crap, but he's still Santa. You should have been like, sir, I don't think you should be here. You should leave. The children don't need to know you.
Yeah, dude, that'd be so funny. How about we do that? Let's do a thing where we go around to
Oh boy.
to downtown and we find all the Santas and you confront them and tell everyone the truth.
You're voting.
That would be.
You could
funny.
like those people on the side of the street, like talking about like Jesus this and Jesus, and like just some religious stuff.
Yeah.
You could do that, dude. You would be the most hated man in America. I promise you. I promise you, you would be.
Yeah, you're not gonna
Especially
make a lot
this
of friends.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, then they'd be like, "Oh, he's autistic. We forgive him."
No, you can't use that card because that does not define you.
I know it doesn't, but
So then you can't use that card.
It's a tough situation you found yourself in
Don't
here.
become the most hated man in America, please.
I try not to.
Tommy's heel character is just a Santa denier.
He would be the most hated man in the freaking country.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as Santa.
Donald Trump would be like, he's no fan of mine. You're not voting for me. I'm going to take my name off of your sheet.
Oh, jeez.
Um,
Absolutely not. I don't know who this Tommy is. This Tommy in C2010. I don't know who he is. He's like, Tommy, come with the times. Believe in Santa Claus. And I'm like, but Trump, come on. He's like, Tommy, you need to believe. Yeah, that's how it is.
It gets you thinking when you actually debate. Like, you can have your own thoughts, but when you debate with other people, you kind of see their point of view, too.
yeah, definitely.
And that's with anything, not just this. Even though that's still, yeah.
You guys want to flip to a new subject?
Sure.
I saw this and I was like, bro, it made me laugh. So this says, study shows that we stop discovering new music after the age of 30.
That's kind of...
What do you think about that?
I listen to all kind of music. I'm 33 and I listen to different kind of music sometimes.
So, when I get on my computer a lot and play YouTube, right? It plays the pretty much same stuff I always listen to.
Sure.
But when I go in the car, I just took 93.3, it's the same stations, and they play like 93.3. The rock station plays like old songs.
Yeah, they do.
But
they
then,
don't
like,
play new stuff.
I listen to radio stuff that comes out with new songs, but I don't know. That might be true.
I don't think that's
What do you
true.
think it is? It's case by case.
Yeah,
But I don't know. For me, I'm not a big music guy.
sure.
So it may be for the average person, but I don't know.
Like, I know the whole Spotify rap thing just happened and people don't necessarily... that's got mixed reviews on it, too. I think so a lot of people don't like people always publishing that stuff. But I have so many playlists because I'm constantly hearing new songs.
Mm-hmm.
And the way I like to listen to songs, I like to build playlists that are like moods, right? So I'm looking for music. I don't give a I don't care when it was made, who makes it. If it works for me for that mood and fits into that playlist.
Yep.
And I look at a lot of it, and it's a bunch of new stuff. Like, so I was listening to one, I was like, wow, this guy's really good. I look at it, I'm like, dude, this kid's 21 years old, and he is good.
Wow.
So it's like, come on, don't try to say like this is like puberty. I don't know if you know who that
Puberty?
is. It's like puberty.
Puberty.
You'll hit that soon.
Yeah. One day you'll.
I have already hit.
It's like they have an Instagram account and they're pretty popular, but they're always posting stuff like this. And like, I don't know. I think that's garbage. I don't think that's true. I think that maybe like the larger percentage of people,
Right.
maybe that's true for. But I think
I don't
that
even
there's
think it's a
plenty-
larger percentage now that you're sitting here thinking about it, because like, there's new songs come out. I'm just not a music guy, but that wouldn't stop me to browse it on YouTube or whatever and finding new stuff.
Yeah.
So-
What's your favorite kind of music?
Bits and pieces.
Bits and pieces.
No.
Do you like country?
It's weird. I'll get into the moods for a few months where it's strictly I'll listen to everything, most of the country. Probably a little bit of 90s rock, man. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just 90s, early 2000s rock. It's when you always go back to when you kind of like grew up, man, because you're never gonna forget that. It's just how it is.
So that was the point that's kind of where I wanted to go with it. Is I think that's one true thing is humans definitely love nostalgia, right? Like we love feeling complacent. We love feeling comforted that we are like something familiar.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, I'll go back in a lot of music. I'll listen to some music that, you know, is older.
Right.
But that doesn't mean I'm not out there still discovering new stuff. I just wanted to hit on that because when I saw that, I was like, "What are you talking about, dude?"
Right.
I've listened to so many new songs I like. You know what I mean? But I think that's crazy. Tommy, what's a new song that you like? You can sing it.
Jelly Roll.
I've never
It's
really.
a good point. Jelly Roll's new.
He's like a rapper, country rapper.
I've really never listened to Jelly Roll. Honestly, I
You know
can.
who Jelly Roll is.
I know he's been down here like to Silverados and
That's
stuff
before
like.
he was big, Tom.
Yeah, they did get him before he was big.
After Raw, he was on this this show, like this game show, which is kind of country music, country style music, where he was hanging out with Gabriel Iglesias and stuff like that. And he just won an Emmy, I think.
So, yeah, he won something. Yeah, CMT Awards or something.
Yeah. You know, he's getting up there, you know. I noticed that one particular name is not really kind of popping out there anymore. He's kind of falling behind a little bit.
Who's
I'm
that?
searching my soul.
Oliver Anthony.
Yeah, but I know he's going to be at the
Well,
Super Bowl.
No, he's not.
What?
No, he's not, dude. He even posted that he's not.
Oh, he's not doing the Super Bowl
No.
halftime? Oh, damn.
Wow.
I looked. His full 2024. He's already booked all tour dates. And the thing about him, I've seen, is he's not going like 16 events days in a row. You know what I mean? Like there's a couple times where he takes a month off.
Well,
He just
because
had a kid.
he's got a kid, and like, you know, he doesn't want to stretch himself thin like that. When you have a kid, you know, you need everything. That is your life when you have that kid.
Well, there's a lot of famous people with kids that still do it. So,
Yeah, they still play the game.
but I mean, as far as I know, he's got a couple other good songs, but it's not hit like that one that he, you know, without that Richmond song.
No, I mean, sadly to say, and I even called this, I was like, he's probably going to be a one-hit wonder. Sorry, Oliver Anthony.
I hope not, but
Yeah. I mean, you better start, like, understanding that you can try to not play a game, and, like, but, like, you got to play the game a little bit. Like, because, like, if you're not putting out music, we're not going to hear it.
right.
Like, that's just how it is. And if you're putting out music, I'm not hearing it for some
Right.
reason. And
No.
it's probably because you're not playing the game.
Right.
Like, it sucks, but it's true.
I just don't. I feel like he's enjoying his 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
Now you gotta think, dude. He blew up.
Oh, yeah.
Kaboom.
He went straight to the moon. Holy cow! It was like he had a show, and then like 6 weeks later, he's on the Joe Rogan show. Like, what the heck, dude?
Yeah.
And everybody was like, it was a top song on TikTok at times.
YouTube and yeah. So the good thing is like he's very respectable. He don't charge a lot for tickets, so he's not making as much money as he could be. He replies back on Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes not every comment, but sometimes.
Yeah,
you should
dude.
try
Damn.
to hit him up.
Maybe we can get him on.
Searching my
Yeah.
soul.
I'll tell you
6
this. I
days a
did.
week.
One thing I thought that was funny was when we were. I was looking at comments on the Facebook page of Silverados when he was here and after the show, and a bunch of people were bitching, and they were like, if I would have known that I was going to a Christian sermon, I would have not gone to this.
Yep, because
Because he sat there and was preaching and pulling out the Bible and reading from the Bible.
That's what he does.
No, but that's what's funny to me. Is it's like, okay, so that's a problem.
Yep.
Right? And then those same people are going to say, but somebody saying, like, they worship the devil or talking about the devil isn't a problem. And then, you know, it's just, and then the people who really like the Christian stuff are going to say the devil shit's a problem. It's like, look, these people are artists.
Right.
And what makes artists cool is they're opinionated. They have, like, a personality to them. And they're not for everybody.
Right.
Like, not everybody liked Led Zeppelin.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
They didn't write tunes for everybody to enjoy. They left that to the Bee Gees. That's from Wayne's World.
Well, it's like if they would have done half the damn research about this guy, they would have known that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's literally got videos out of different concerts and stuff of him doing the same thing. Like, do you want that, or do you want somebody killing thug on top of a street? Like, you know what I mean? They're not just people. You know, it's just home invasion stuff like that. Like, you like what you like. If you don't like it, shut up, move on.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Why they wouldn't like it, but dude.
Yeah.
Speaking about homes, did you guys hear about that house up in Virginia that went kablooey?
Oh, I did hear about that.
And they're saying that there's a lot of conspiracy theories behind it, that, you know, someone was trying to hush him up on something, that he had some information about something. Conspiracy theorists. You know, like...
Well, whose house was it?
This is random dude, like, and then, like, I don't know if it was, like... But the cops just roll up on the house, and then 2 seconds later, boom!
So as they was walking up to it, it exploded.
It just exploded and then someone said that the SWAT team drove through the wall and like caused it to explode. But at any point, I didn't see a cop car hit the building.
Yeah, check it out. I got it on here.
Oh my goodness!
Like as the cops pulled up. Dude, that was a purposeful explosion, I would say.
Yeah.
That's like they had like a bunch of evidence of something in there, and they had a kill switch. I was like,
that wasn't on a timer. Do you think somebody had to initiate that? Like, boom.
I mean,
because they did it right when they pulled in.
I would say what I would expect is that somebody, my guess is that somebody was doing something they weren't supposed to be doing. It's Arlington, Virginia, which is just outside of D.C.
Yeah.
All right? First thing about D.C., it's sketchy as fuck. And all of you who work in D.C., you're sketchy as fuck. All right? D.C. is somehow not part of our country, but it runs our country. That's a problem for me.
Yeah.
I don't like that. It wasn't always that way. All right? But here's the deal. Maybe they were doing some sketchy stuff, trying to embezzle from the government. Maybe they were doing some weird stuff, using government stuff. They had a bunch of evidence there. And they were like, look, we might get caught. So they have C4, some sort of explosive, to kill all the evidence. I mean, militaries do that all the time.
Yep.
They're like, hey, we don't want anyone to get this tank, so they blow up the tank.
Yep.
It's a perfectly good tank, but they don't want the bad guys to get it. They know they need to leave it there, so they blow it up.
Yep.
So all I'm saying is, that's a huge explosion, man.
Almost definitely.
And the fact that it was in Arlington, that a lot of people who work in D.C. live in Arlington.
Yeah. That's
all I'm saying. It screams a little bit of conspiracy to me, for sure.
Yes, it does.
Justin, play the video over again.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to do something real quickly. La 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 la. It's the Home Alone theme song. Kevin!
That would be a good one. I'll cut it for you.
Kevin!
I can cut that one for you.
Kevin just fried the wet bandits.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin!
Yeah, that was his last one. That was his very
La 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 la. Oh, should I open the gas and light this lighter?
Yes. Yeah, we got some people. We get it. Vinny to the K. Everybody who keeps saying that sometimes the stream is going down. We appreciate the heads up. We are aware. Yep. We checked everything we could. It must be just the internet in our area. We're doing our best. All right. What a world we live in. People support all causes, but they let their message be known. But when a celebrity or artist has a religious thing, they say it's wrong, like Chris Pratt. Yeah, that's true, Vinny. We don't know if the people died or anything. I'm not really sure. It could have been a gas leak, but I mean, that was a pretty big explosion.
Yeah.
I did have some other things to look at if you guys want to.
Sure.
Alright. So I just saw some funny things when I was browsing through Instagram. I just wanted to get our opinions on it because I thought it'd be funny.
Alright.
So, first things first. This dessert pizza. What the hell?
Oh yeah, like that. That was crazy. Wow.
What is that like?
It's like gilded chocolate.
Oh my god.
Those are like Ferrero Rocher.
I would
or
have
something.
like a couple bites.
Oh, dude, that's like That's like 8 bites and you're diabetic.
Yeah.
I mean, and the whole like gold flake in there kind of. I mean, I don't need to shit gold. I'd rather use it. I don't want to have to go sifting through my shit.
Yeah. I mean, I'd have a couple. I'd have a piece.
It looks interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So interesting to that is like when I went to LA one time, there was this place, and it's not like rare, but they had this place where you get a glazed donut, cut it in half, and put some ice cream.
Woo!
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
Ice
a
cream sandwich on a donut.
there's
Yeah.
a place here in Asheville that does donuts ice cream sandwiches. I went there with Hamza a while back ago.
So, yeah.
Cool. I got another one for you. Ready? All right. This one, I just have no idea what to even say about because I was like, "What kind of an idiot?" So this is
Ice cubes.
seasoned ice cubes.
I know.
He's putting butter on it, pepper flakes, some salt, and some like sauce.
Larry's?
Yeah, and like onions and everything, but it's ice cubes, and he's grilling them first. Like I don't know actually.
How?
No.
So my thing is how much would it cost? Because isn't water free?
That's what I'm saying. Is this shit better not be? He better be giving this away.
Yeah.
Like, dude, wait. You want me to eat salty ice cubes?
I don't know, man.
I don't understand.
That's Tommy would be mad.
I'm mad.
You take him out to eat. Yeah, dude, I'd be disappointed. Everybody should be disappointed for fucking flavored ice cube. Get out
I don't
know.
know. Like even this guy, you see a guy at the beginning of the video. There's this guy at the beginning of the video that's looking at him like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I think it was like some sort of publicity stunt because that's just ridiculous.
Probably.
All right, this one's a little controversial. Get ready for it. So, Tommy, move your head. So, 2 male trans competitors won this bike race. All right, they got first and second place in a cycling race in Illinois. What do you think about that?
I think it's freaking stupid. Look at them.
Yeah.
Look at them. If you're scared to, there's been stories of where a male when he swims in his division, he comes in like 45th place.
Yeah.
But when he goes in the women's division, he comes in first. Dude, grow a sack.
Grow a sack. Yeah, no, really.
Grow a sack, dude. You're not going to win everything. You're taking this away from the women. You're taking it away. If you want transgender league, hell yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Go create your own league. I'll celebrate it, clap for you. Don't intrigue on these women.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they have women's sports for a reason. That's why women have their own division, men have their own division. Everything is divisionized. So, like, if you want to create your own trans division, go do that. But, like, stop coming into the women's division, insulting on them, calling everybody a transphobe, and getting everybody's face and screaming at them on a freaking plane. And parents, do me a favor. You know what burns me up? When a parent doesn't take care of their kid when they're screaming and, like, there's nothing wrong with a little pop in the mouth or a pop on the hand. You know, I was raised my whole life to respect my parents and to behave myself in public. But, folks, raise your kids the right way. Don't raise them just to scream and get away with murder.
Okay.
Because the fact is, parents, you need to do a better job. And the fact is, I've done a few TikToks. And I'm like, it ticks me off just to see kids screaming and yelling. Parents not doing anything. Do your job. Get a pair. Take that kid in the bathroom and just teach that kid a lesson. That's what when I was a kid, if I backsassed my parents, I embarrassed my parents, I got my butt whooped. I with a belt.
Let me ask you this. So, let's just say the kids' room's dirty, right? Filthy, whatever. They're supposed to do their chores and clean it up, right?
Yeah.
And you said they don't. And they don't. And they don't. And they don't. And they don't.
You saw the TikTok where the parent was shoveling.
Would you rather beat them or just shovel it out and throw it away?
Well, if you're talking about that video I did on TikTok where I said you shouldn't traumatically...
No, there's also one where the dad breaks his TV, the daughter's TV, and throws it away, and you were like, "You should break that TV." Blah, blah. I'm like, bro, if my kid's not listening, I agree. I'd probably do it a different way than break my own property.
Take the TV down. Go put it in your room, for God's sake.
Right, that's what I would do.
Don't break it,
Right,
you know?
I get that.
Because you're the parent, you're going to have to pay for that TV again.
Okay, but listen, you're getting upset. But it's like, find a way to punish these kids. Maybe that's not the right way, but that's better than just being like you literally got more pissed off at the parents shoveling the stuff away than the kid who was not cleaning his own room.
Well, I was just like, wait until the kids at school to shovel it. Don't do it in front of them while they're bawling their eyes.
No, screw them kids. They're not going to clean the damn room. I'm going to get rid of that shit.
Yeah, no, I think...
now, the TV thing was a little extreme. I do agree with that. But, they're going to see their toys get thrown away. If you don't want to clean up and be a member of the society and learn the rules, then what's going to happen when you go on the damn streets and start breaking the law? You think that's going to be like, here you go, sorry, you just wrecked my car, but you're okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the problem with how things are going right now. Is like, honestly, like people, you know, I get it. There's plenty of things to be upset about in our world right now. All right? But when you go out and you protest and all you're doing is breaking shit, especially like here in Asheville, like there's no real problems here in Nashville, like other than like drug problems and like meth and probably fentanyl. But like when you're going out and protesting, you're just breaking everything, and then like high level public officials are coming on and being like, oh, well, they're justified. It's like, that's just like parents who are letting their kids behave poorly and acting like it's okay. It's horrible.
Yeah. It's just like, you know, if you want to protest the government, go do it to the government. Don't do it at a mom and pop store that's barely in, you know, it happened during COVID.
Yeah.
And you're going to go kick and break glass at mom and pop stores who can barely get by. If you're pissed off at the government, don't go do it to the government. Don't do it to mom and pop.
No, exactly. And definitely don't block the... do not block the fucking expressway, dude.
Oh, I hate that.
No, dude, they did that. Like, one of the first days I tried to go in during all those protests in 2020, I was trying to go into Asheville, and they had that exit 53 blocked off.
Yep.
And it's like, and they're like, we're protesting. It's like, what, me fucking driving? You're protesting me driving? What if I'm on your side? Now you're just fucking my day up for no reason?
Right. We're trying to go to work or go do something. Yeah.
Are you stupid? How dumb are you fucking kids? Like, and adults. There's plenty of adults out there, dude, where it's like, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah.
Get real. Yeah.
When these protesters complain that they got ran over by a big rig or a car, I'm like, you deserved it. You shouldn't have been staying in the road like that, you putz. You know... Honestly, it's ridiculous when you complain that you got ran over because you put yourself in the road. Like, go protest on the side of the sidewalk.
I mean, it's like the same thing. You literally go in the road where there's cars. It's the same thing as jumping in an ocean full of sharks. You're probably gonna get bit, stupid.
Well, if you put a sack full of meat on you and jump in there, you're definitely gonna get eaten.
If we ever go to the ocean, Tommy, I'm gonna like cut your finger and let it bleed. Then I'm gonna throw you in the ocean.
You're terrible. You know that. I am never going to the ocean with you.
I'm gonna get you like deep sea fishing, and like I'm just gonna go cut your hand and just toss you over.
You're such a jerk. You know that.
And then I'll try to pull you in, but
bite me.
Okay, no, that's what the shark will do, not me.
Oh my God, you're demented sometimes. You know that. You got some serious issues.
We just like fucking with you, Thomas. What? No, that's not okay. I got another one here. I'm trying to pull it up. It's just being a little bit of a pain. There it is. All right. So check this one out. A Florida man.
Excuse me.
Florida men are always great stories.
Yep.
Orlando driver arrested because he quit his job while transporting prisoners.
Oh, I heard about this.
Bro.
Stupid. Stupid. You should go to prison for that.
Well, it's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, are you, like how, like, okay, first of all, whoever hired this person should also be punished. Like, it's one thing if you don't show up to your shift.
21?
Yeah.
Wait, was he a sheriff deputy? Is that like Orlando driver arrested after quitting job during prison transport? So he was
no.
transferred.
So he was an employee for a outside transport company that was hired by the county to deliver inmates to detention
Well, there's
centers.
your first problem.
Yeah.
There's your first problem. You don't do outside. You always do in-house. That's the first problem. I'd go after the county.
Yeah, he just didn't stop at the intended. He was driving around with the people in the car and just didn't stop where he's supposed to go. And it's like, look, man, we get it. You know, work sucks sometimes, but like, that's a pretty big. Like that's different than deciding you want to quit Subway, right? Like, how does he not know he doesn't have like a freaking Jeffrey Dahmer in the back?
Right.
You know what I mean? What? Oh, like you're just gonna act like it's all right to let any? Like, I don't know, man. That blew my mind. I was like, of course it's a Florida man story.
That guy's an idiot and he deserves to go to prison.
Yeah, dude, what a freaking moron, man.
If you ever look up articles, you want to read crazy story, just look up Florida man, and you will find the craziest stuff in the world. I was like, I swear the reason why it happens in Florida is because their brains are just baked down there because the sun is just bearing down on them, and they're just like, Florida man! You know?
Dude, that would be a fun superhero to write. Florida man, and he's just like solving all these things, but like the worst way possible. Florida man saves Miami by or busts drug cartel, but then snuffs 90% of it up his ass. I feel like that'd be an article. This is another one that I thought we could just debate really quick.
I like that one. Oh man, I've had both. You know, like I've intended to cut it one. My friend, when we was in like middle school and like elementary school, I used to go to his house, and his mom used to cut it for us.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like it when it's
Which
cut.
way for us, though?
This one.
That one? Yeah.
All right, so which one, Tommy?
What kind of sandwich is it?
It don't matter. It's, oh my God.
I knew he was going to say that.
It's like how it's cut.
Okay, I like it in a triangle. I like it in the triangle shape. It's just the way I like. It's the style of the sandwich, the way it's cut in a triangle, and I think it's delicious that way.
It's a little classier.
A little more classier. That one's just like, oh, I'm going to preschool today. And they're like, Mommy made me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
You do it that way if you're trying to fit it in a bag or something.
Sure.
I guess. I like them both, but I'm going to go with the triangle.
I'm a triangle guy all the way.
Triangle man, triangle man.
Tell us in the comments and in the chat. But we're three triangle guys here. I definitely thought that was.
Oh, so like
I'll still eat it if it's cut
so we
square.
had to do this. Like we were trying like. I both got you to do
We're
that.
the triangle guys.
Yeah, so
We're gonna be doing Illuminati symbols.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Everybody's gonna think we're involved.
Adios on Monday.
Oh, I like this one. So Hillary Clinton is claiming that global warming has already killed 500,000 people. First of all, how the fuck could she know that? Second of all, when the fuck is Hillary Clinton gonna get the grip and just get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I brought this up. Dude, speaking about being fucking fired up, I'm fired up because if I have to fucking hear anybody talk about Hillary Clinton one more fucking time, dude, this chick has tried to be president since her husband got caught getting a blowjob. And she hasn't figured it out that, guess what? Nobody wants you here.
Yep.
You've sucked at every job you've had. You've embezzled a shit ton of money. You've even gotten caught and then paid enough people off to get away with it.
And you deleted your emails.
You did, yeah, what kind of... Okay. Yeah, exactly. Why would you do that? And then you're going to sit there and, like, look, I would love for there to be a female president. I really would.
Yeah.
But not fucking you, bitch. No fucking way.
Yeah.
0 fucking percent.
Nope.
0%. And guess what? The only cool thing about her is that she's like Tony Soprano. And she just calls in hits all the time. But that's also kind of not cool. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, we get it. You're a big boss, right? But guess what? You're also a horrible, horrible person, and we're just sick of watching your face.
Yep. Yep.
And like, listen, you're going to tell me you know that 500,000 people have died from global warming? Show me the fucking data.
I'd go Joe Biden over her.
That's kind of what happened.
That's
Like,
exactly what happened.
Like, literally, they were like, dude, if we throw Hillary in there again, she got wrecked. Dude, that was one of the greatest moments in all-time debate history. Was when friggin' Trump was just like, I would have locked you up. Just
Oh yeah, it's just
I would have locked
you'd have
you
been in
up.
prison.
someone with the temperament of Donald Trump should not be in charge of the law because I would have locked you up.
Yeah.
He responded.
Dude, he, like, and again, I'll say it every time. Think what you want about the guy, but he could freaking rumble with people, dude. And especially with people like her and Joe Biden, all those people who get into politics, and they're in there, they're making a bunch of money. Dude, if you're in politics, if you're in public service, you should be servicing the public, not your own fucking pockets.
Yeah.
Like, how much does that pantsuit cost?
Right.
Come on. How much is all your friggin' Botox and whatever you're doing to make yourself look like that? It's just ridiculous, man. This lady's an absolute menace. Alright, one of our fans sent in a video that they want us to react to. You ready?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
The people can't, though, if you're right there. Tommy, lean back. Okay, so they have to guess. Holy shit. So you hold up your hand and you have to guess how many blindly. And if you're wrong, then you get fucking hit.
His eyes open.
Oh.
Dude, he's knocking the shit out of him.
He's not hitting him. He's hitting him. Whoa. Oh my god.
Oh.
Would you hit him anyway? I'm not gonna lie, that's some crazy shit. It looks like fun. It looks
I
like a
think
fun
we
game.
should do that.
We should play that game. If that's what you're intending, Formula.
I say Tommy gets to sit down
F1
first.
What?
What?
Why? Why would I be the first one to get hit?
Because we always take the hits.
Ethan Stewart says, I am a Florida man.
Yep.
We know that.
Yeah, so is Tommy.
Yeah.
I used to be a Florida
Helgi
man.
says, speaking of Florida, any thoughts on FSU and Bama?
I mean, there's a debate that Florida State went undefeated and they should have made the top four, and I get it. You know, they lost their quarterback, and the committee is taking that against them. But it's like in the NFL, if the Cowboys lost their quarterback and still was able to make the playoffs, they would make the playoffs. So don't base it on that. It's debatable who you talk to.
Yeah.
But Michigan, Go Blue, is going to whoop Alabama's butt.
You gotta vote for a triangle here.
Triangle.
Helgi says, don't cut it at all. Just leave it as a whole
I
sandwich.
get that, but sometimes you just want to see the inside of it, like the prettiness of it, the
Definitely.
cheese. It's
Aw.
melted. Yeah, it's gonna taste so good. This bite's gonna be delicious.
I agree.
Sometimes it just takes too long as the whole sandwich. You're just,
What is it?
Does Tommy?
Does Tommy have a Biden impression? Yes, he's been doing it all night. I'm just kidding, Tommy. You gotta do your
He's
Biden.
done it on several episodes, but come on.
Today we are going to talk about the state of the address, and I don't know where I am, honestly. My legs are very hairy, and the children rub my legs, and the state of the address, there is no inflation, folks, and
Tell him to call him.
It's happening.
Look, he's talking to the wall.
It's happening.
Hey,
Mr. Biden, we need you to go this way.
is that above your pay grade?
yeah, it's above my pay grade.
Doesn't the line stop here?
One stops here.
All I know is that here's what bothers me so much, and bothered me about Biden coming into office from the beginning, was everybody who voted for him. No offense if anybody's watching. Actually, offense. You should be fucking a little ashamed of yourself for this.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, all these people, they were like protesting when Trump was in office. They're like, we're sick and tired of old white man in the office. And then they fucking voted in the oldest, whitest man we've ever fucking had.
Literally the oldest, whitest.
Yeah. And he's been in the fucking game forever, which means he's a piece of shit.
Yep.
And he's obviously doing a great job. So,
Like you said, literally been in the game for a long time.
yeah. And it's like almost one of those where it's like if you can't teach, like if you can't make it pro, you end up coaching. It's like they just let him coach for years.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden they were like, let's just pull him out here. And they threw him out there. And
Yep.
obviously he didn't know what he was doing half the time. Once that earbud that was feeding him everything from Obama got hacked, that's my theory. That's my whole theory.
Yeah.
Is that they had Obama in his ear just being like, all right, Joe, are you with me? Okay. Now say, hello, Americans. And he's like, hey, so hello. And they're like, God damn it, this is going to be harder than I thought. Yeah. Break out the mask. We're going to need someone in a skin suit. That's it's like there's no way. I just don't get it how they went from, the specific group in this country went, we hate big corporations, to everybody get a fucking vaccine because they told you to do it, which is one of the biggest companies in the world. And then they go, we're sick of fucking white old guys in the office, and they brought in a white old guy. When are you going to figure it out that you don't know what the fuck is good for you?
Yeah.
Just, if you can't figure it out, it's okay to shut up for a while. It's all right to sometimes just shut the fuck up.
You're right. And you talk about the vaccines and stuff that they figured out.
Oops, someone's calling in.
Let me see it. Talking about the vaccines that they also found so quickly.
Yeah.
They found it so quickly.
Well, and those same people were like, there's no way you can make it that fast, and then as soon as it was made, they were all about it. It's like, look, it's okay.
Hello?
Oh, we got a call on the phone.
How you doing there, bud? Welcome to the Super Fun Time Show.
Who are we talking to?
This is Ethan.
Hey, Ethan, how you doing?
How you doing,
I'm
buddy?
doing all right.
Well, welcome to the show. What's been going on?
Not much.
No? So, what do you want to talk about? It's like Cody Rhodes. What do you want to talk about?
Yeah. It was actually about a previous topic you guys had.
Okay, what is that?
The celebrity meeting.
Okay. I think it was.
I actually met Tony
meeting a
Stewart.
celebrity.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was a meet and greet down in Florida.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was late 2000s.
Okay.
At an Office Depot.
Okay, who'd you meet?
Tony.
Tony.
I met Tony Stewart.
Oh, the race car driver.
Wow.
A NASCAR legend.
Yeah.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Was he nice, or what's the story like?
He was.
Yeah. Okay. Did you?
I actually said his name, and then he winked at me.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. Did you get to shake his hand?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to shake his hand?
Yeah, I did.
That's a NASCAR legend, dude. He's a big time.
Where his hands super stable, not shaky at all?
Did he give you a man handshake?
Yes.
Okay.
You call that a man shake.
Man shake.
Man shake.
He hit you with the man shake?
Yeah.
So you talk about NASCAR real quick. Who's your favorite all-time racer?
Now that's a hard question.
Would Tony Stewart, like we have pictured above, would he be in that top?
He's in the top 10.
Okay.
Everybody knows that's Jeff Gordon's the best.
So what do you say that Tommy says Jeff Gordon's the best?
I don't watch NASCAR.
I mean, he kind of has a point.
So you agree with him to a point?
To a point, but there's easily three that top that.
True. So I have a question, Ethan.
What's up?
Do you think if you went one-on-one with Tommy on a wrestling debate, who would win?
That's not even a question.
Okay, you didn't answer it, though.
I would.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's drop it.
You want to do it now?
One question.
One.
Now the time is here.
Yeah.
You want to pick the category, Tommy?
Just
AEW. You can do AEW.
AEW.
AEW, sure.
Okay. You may answer a question, and whoever answers it first?
Yeah.
All right. Who is Who is the current AEW Tag Team Champions?
Oh, that's easy.
Okay.
He's Googling it.
Answer it. Wrong.
All right, here we go.
Okay. Who is Ernie?
Yeet.
Okay, when I ask the question, if you know it, say it quickly.
Here's fine.
Try to be the first. Yeah, try to be the first one to say it. Okay.
I
Okay.
had to answer in my head.
Okay. Who is the current TBS champion?
Julia Hart.
I don't know if that's true.
It is. I know that.
Tommy, how do you feel about that?
Who's the first ever AEW World Champion?
Chris Jericho.
Same time. That was a good one, wasn't it? That's an
And
important
then it was
question.
Moxley.
All right.
No, it was
Yes.
Chris Jericho.
No, Jericho was the first, and then Moxley was the second.
Yeah. Who's the fourth?
See, it was Jericho, Moxley, Omega,
Shit.
Hangman.
Hangman.
This guy's like, instead of Rain Man, he's like Ring Man.
He's an encyclopedia.
That's what I'm
Who was the first ever Universal Champion?
Demon Finn.
How long did he have that title?
One night.
Not long.
This guy's...
He's crazy.
Ethan,
dude.
you're going to be our wrestling encyclopedia, okay?
Yeah.
All right, hey, we have another fan on our chat say
Yep.
that they believe Danica Patrick is the best.
Oh.
What do you think about that?
That's fake news.
He did the throw. All right.
There's one thing she's the best at. She's the best at being a crybaby.
Last question. What do you have to say in regards to Tommy's statement saying that Danhausen is better than The Undertaker?
Oh my God! I said that was a joke a long time ago.
Danica Patrick's hot.
She is.
That's what she's the best at. All right, go ahead.
All right. So, what do you think about? I don't know. I don't have another question. So, what you got? Anything else, Ethan?
I think he's at work.
No, not really.
Are you at work?
No, I'm at home. I got the day off.
Cool. All right. Well, I appreciate you. Do you want to say hey to Justin and Tommy?
Yeet.
All right. You're a Florida man too, right?
Yep.
All right.
Thanks for watching, man. We appreciate you.
I'm watching it right now.
Yeet yeet.
Oh, yeah, I know you are.
Yeet.
Animal. I love it. Yeah, that was great. I mean, if it, there's a good example, everybody. If you ever want to call in,
Just call.
just call in. The number's right above.
I knew that was him when I seen the last
Vinny.
name.
Vinny, is it time? Are you ready, man? We can get this Vinny update. Again, Vinny was asking us about his girlfriend. She's moving to some place in Europe.
You're not gonna want to miss this.
Yeah.
Europe.
I'm excited.
I don't remember where exactly. He was asking what they should do. I believe she's continuing her education there. They had already broken up. It was his decision. If I understand, he said, if we're going to be far apart, I don't want to be with you. Then he started having some second thoughts, wondering maybe did I jump ahead of myself and then decide to go to a concert that they already had tickets to for Doja Cat before they broke up, but they went together anyway, and he's going to call us and give us a little recap of what happened.
Damn.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Just making sure.
Oh.
Someone was called.
So, what do you think, Tom?
We'll see what will happen. See what his update will be like. Be interesting to see what happened if they kind of just, went, balls to the wall and just kind of like went on one last date and then just kind of went their separate ways. or maybe they found true love's charm.
Can you do a quick inside fact for us?
Okay, inside fact.
There are sharks in the ocean.
Oh, jeez. Interesting fact. Interesting movie fact. When they shot Home Alone, they actually shot it inside of a basketball arena, the inner sides of the house, when they shot the movie, because the house that was in Chicago was actually too small to film in, so they had to actually build a whole entire house inside this basketball arena.
Oh, cool.
And actually, the scene when they're flooding the basement
Yeah.
is actually in a pool that is flooding out, and so that's how they did all that flooding, was because it was built into the pool, the basement, and everything.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
That's a good inside fact Christmas time wise.
Yeah.
there's a series on Netflix that you can watch, the movies that made us, the Christmas movies that made us, and it is really good. They have one on Home Alone. They have one on Die Hard, which is a Christmas movie, and just there's so many Ghostbusters, just so many great, huge movies on how they were made, how they became, and just great series. The movies that made us, and they're not just Christmas movies; they're horror movies, Halloween, and all that stuff. They're great. You should check it out. It's really good.
Sounds good.
Most definitely. What?
Keep talking.
Oh, most definitely. So, if you noticed, right here, I don't know if I showed you this, but this is the GoldenEye Championship of the World, and I only pick out who I want to fight for this belt.
So you're like Roman Reigns.
No, I'm nothing like Roman Reigns. I'm like I defend it when I want to defend it.
Like Roman Reigns.
Eat a bag of. Okay.
What's his answer?
Hello, welcome to the Super Fun Time Show.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Is it Vinny?
Oh, wow.
Hello,
Hello, who's this?
this is Vinny from chat.
Vinny.
Yo, my cousin Vinny.
What's up, Vinny?
What's up, guys?
Yo.
So, what's the update, man?
It's not too much not too exciting, but we basically just had a good time at the concert, and we're not getting back together. I didn't feel like there was any sign that she was feeling any type of way, so I just treated it like we were friends going to a concert, pretty much. And I didn't really say anything to her about getting back together.
Understand, and it's better to yank that. It's like pulling a Band-Aid off. You just yank it off all at once.
Yeah, if I was feeling something, I don't know, she just didn't give me any signs that she was down for that, or.
How did you feel about it? Were you feeling any type of way about it?
Things felt different because it's been a while since I've seen her in person, so things definitely felt different from when we were going out, how things felt then. I didn't feel as strong, of a connection as it was back then, I guess, but I was still, thinking about, I would probably have still gotten back together if it worked out.
Well, I understand that. Have you been talking to any other chicks since?
Yeah, a little bit. It didn't work out with this one girl, and then I'm kind of talking to one girl from school too.
Nice. What's her deal?
Well, when I first met her, I was going out with the girl I went to the concert with,
We'll call her Becky.
Which one?
The one that you went to the concert with. What's the new one?
Okay.
What are we gonna call the new one?
Darla.
Darla.
Scarla?
Yeah. So what's the difference between Darla and Becky?
What's the difference?
Yeah, like bra size. No, I'm just fucking around. Oh. Like, what's the difference between them? What do you like about one and the other?
I guess, what was the first one you called? Becky. She was, like, more my type of humor, and, like, I'm pretty, like, reserved, and she was more, like, outgoing and, like, what's the word? Like, yeah, not outrovert. What's the word?
Extroverted?
Yeah, she's extroverted, so, like, she would, like, start conversations and be real, like, I don't know, just fun to hang out with. And so I liked that about her, and she was always down to hang out and stuff. And then I met this other girl on campus. I think you said her, I'm going to call her Darla or Scarla.
Yeah.
Like, I met her while I was still going out with Becky, and we were just, like, friends, like, or so I thought. And then I didn't tell her at first that I had a girlfriend, but she mentioned that her parents were Jamaican, and then I mentioned that my girl's, like, parents were from Jamaica, and that was, like, the first time I mentioned I had a girlfriend, and she, like, seemed kind of beat up about it.
Mm.
And then after that, we, like, stopped talking for a bit, and then I let her know that I broke up with Becky, and then we started back talking again, and I see her whenever I'm at college. Like, we talk whenever we see each other and text and stuff.
Well, that's cool. I mean, that's cool that she was down for you, man. So, what was the best part of the Doja Cat concert?
I, like, edited our tickets to go closer. Like, I do that sometimes.
I love that,
and
man.
So we sat really close to the stage, and Doja Cat was really good. Like, she had, like, a lot of dancers, and she performed, like, a lot of, mostly her new album, but a lot of her good old songs, too.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Some of those artists, when they have the money, you know, the money behind them, they can put on some pretty sick shows.
Yeah, it was crazy. They had, like, this giant spider, like a mechanical spider.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, and they had, the stage was, like, rotating and, like, moving up and stuff.
Nice. Was it an arena show?
Yeah, it was at the Prudential Center in New Jersey.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I forgot. Are you a Jersey boy?
No, I'm from Pennsylvania, the suburbs of Philadelphia.
Okay, yeah.
So I drove up, like, hour and a half.
That's cool, man. Well,
yep.
You know...
Sorry, here's the point with the story.
No. Disappointed with the story.
No. You did what you did, man. You went with your gut. You went with her to the concert. You got it over with, and you just walked away.
Yep, pretty much it.
Well, we wish you good luck on that. But is there anything else you want to talk to us about? Any of the topics we've been covering today? Anything that you...
I just like you guys talking about Trump. That was fun to watch. And
that's a topic we always end up getting on.
He's an enigma.
Yeah. And Biden's dementia. GTA 6 looks pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
When do you think it's actually going to come out?
I wouldn't be surprised if they delay it, like, to the first quarter of 2026, honestly.
Yeah. I was going to say 2030 sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's what everyone's saying, like, there's no way it's going to come out.
Yeah. The thing is, like, they probably are running out of money, and they're like, we need to throw out some sort of, like, we need to tease some people so we can get some people to throw some money at us.
Yeah.
Right? I was tempted to get some stock in the company, like Take-Two Interactive, because I've never gotten stock before, but this game's going to be huge. So
That's a smart idea, you know.
What are you trying to film me for? Stop trying to film me. I'm listening to this freaking story, and you're over here trying to film me. Like, what the frig are you doing?
I think that fires Tommy's up. Well, you just got a live version.
What?
You just got a live version of what fires Tommy up.
Because you're being a turd muncher, and I'm listening to this story about like what's going on here, and you're filming me.
Dude.
What's the matter with being filmed? You're literally being filmed right now.
He just spit on my...
I'm sorry, it was an
He
accident.
definitely spits while he talks.
He's got his phone up or something?
Succotash.
Yeah, Tyler was filming him, and Tommy, for some reason, cares that he's being filmed all of a sudden.
Tommy, do you still have your boggles?
Yes, I do.
Did we go get them?
They're
still, like, right in that room, aren't they?
they're in my pocket. Something.
I was thinking he needs to get a new set of boggles. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should make, like, customized ones and, like, different colors.
Hell yeah! If anybody sees some sick boggles, send us some links in the comments or send us a DM on Instagram or something. Or send it. You know, feel free to send Tommy some stuff to his P.O. box. That's below in the description too.
I still, I want to keep Mailbox Monday alive. Like I have done in a while, and you can in the addresses in the description below of all my videos. You can find the address for that P.O. Box 1163. Right there, you can send that there, and whenever I decide to go down there, I can. I'll find out if you have a package. We can do an episode Mailbox Monday.
Cool.
Nice.
So, hypothetical situation, all right?
Uh-huh.
You're done with it. You're done with being on the show. The stream's over. You're like, what am I gonna do with the rest of my night? You're like, I might rub one out. All right. Are you doing it to Becky or Darla?
Becky.
Oh, Becky's got a booty, I think.
Remember an old time.
I think Becky's got a badonkadonk is my guess.
Yeah.
She's thick.
She's thick. I knew it, yeah. Yeah, once you go thick, it's hard to quit.
Once you go thick, you don't go back.
We were talking about this earlier. What do you think the limit is with thickness? Is there a limit in your opinion?
With biggins?
With thickness.
Oh, thickness. I've been with, like, a bigger girl, and it's not the best, honestly.
Yeah, a lot more sweat.
I think, like, once I think the butt can be big, but, like, the stomach, like, once it gets to a certain point, too much, like, doesn't look good.
Stop it!
Like if it's flopping a little bit. Like I think if a girl can be bigger, but she's still like shapely and toned, I think that's acceptable. I think once it's kind of just like flubbery, that's where you kind of run into problems.
Right.
Yeah. Sorry to put you on the spot there. I know it's a hard topic.
Does Tommy like them big?
Tommy likes them real thick and juicy.
Tommy don't like anybody smaller than him.
Oh, okay.
There's certain roundness and thickness I like to women, so there's a type, but unfortunately those types don't like me apparently for some reason.
The big girls don't like you?
Apparently, I guess not.
Because they know they can't crush you. A lot of those girls want to get in the bed and just absolutely dominate a gentleman.
I Captain Stupid.
Vinny, do you know about Andre NC 2010?
Andre NC? No.
Yeah. Tommy, do you know?
No man can pick me up. I am Andre NC 2010. No man can pick me up. I broke you. I I even could break you, little man.
Want a peanut?
I don't know. I don't want this peanut.
Ah, dude.
Tommy has this character, and we go around places, and he challenges people to try to pick him up, and no one's done it
Oh,
yet.
wow.
Nobody's
I
even
bet I
gotten
could-
close. One time, a few people got close doing it together, but it still didn't work out too good for them.
It's a one-man challenge kind of thing. You know?
I bet I could pick him up.
Dude, everyone
How
says
tall are you,
that.
Tommy?
It's more like a tractor's job.
We're literally going to have to... you really think you can pick him up? Are you a pretty strong guy?
Yeah, I was a mover for 2.5 years.
All right, I mean... Here's the
How
thing,
tall is
though. He's a big boy. How much do you think you could lift? Like at the top of a deadlift, how much do you think you could lift?
I don't really work out. Like,
All right, fine. How many refrigerators can you pick up?
like one standard refrigerator. Like,
Without a strap?
just to move it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got to pick him up. You got to get both of his feet off the ground in our challenge.
I just picked up my one friend. He's probably taller than Tommy, but he's not as big as Tommy.
Lighter.
I just picked him up the other day. Oh, wow. I see 2 people try to pick him up.
Yeah, it hasn't happened yet. I think like 6, 7 people tried that night. We almost had one guy sign a waiver because he was really getting into it.
Oh, man.
I've had
That's
people
awesome.
want to pick me up and just like drop me on my head, and I'm like, no, you're not gonna pick me up and drop me on my head. If you're gonna pick me up, you're gonna pick me up and put me down, okay? But you're not gonna be able to because I'm gonna break your back.
You know, Ethan, who called in earlier, attempted the Andre challenge and lost.
Yeah, he lost.
Yeah. Yeah. So far there have been no victors, and we've offered up to $50 rewards to entice people, and they've never been able to do it.
No man could pick up Andre in C2010. No man, not even you. Are you? Are you?
It looks pretty hard, actually.
Yeah. It's a lot about
It's getting harder every day, too.
That's
Yeah.
what she said.
He got
okay. We got a guy in the comments saying that he can squat 500 pounds, and he says he has a normal arm length of a male. I'm gonna tell him he's not big enough to pick up Tommy.
Nope. 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 That's not gonna happen. No man can pick me up.
Well, Vinny, what else you got for us? You got anything?
No, not really. Just updating you guys on that situation.
Appreciate it, man.
Awesome, man. It was good to have you on the show, man. Thank you for sharing your awesome story with us.
Thank you for having me on. I'll always be a big fan of you, and it's cool you have your friends on this podcast.
Yeah, man. Anytime you want to call in, keep calling in. We love having you.
Most definitely.
Definitely. Thank you.
Catch you later, man. Great call.
Yeah, good guy. I like that guy.
A second, hold on. One thing I want to say to somebody out there. Deborah Abbott. You think you could pick up Andre in C2010. I could break you. You are a weak woman. I break you. You could not pick me up at all. You think you could pick up other men. You can't pick me up. Deborah Abbott. You come to North Carolina, you try to pick me up, you will fail. I don't care how many eyes you can do, or if you look like some actress from the 90s.
Is this your way of flirting?
I will break you. Yeah. I wanted to do that for
You had to get out of character.
Yeah. Well, what do you say, Tom?
Well, folks, I just want to say thank you so much. This has been an awesome episode. We've come across many subjects, many great debates, and I'm Tommy NC 2010. This is Too Tall Tyler and Justin Wood here, and this has been the Super Fun Time Show.
Catch you guys later.
Catch you later. Oops.